The new Get It Done Now planner for the reMarkable 2 is here for 2024. I'm so excited to show you this. So let's get into it. Hey, JB here, the Morning Coach. You know me. We're always putting out energy and ideas, and I've been here in a while, but I'm back. And I'm back because we've been working hard on this basically community-involved project. Jurgen, Chris, so many people have been involved in this to make this planner amazing. And you can go over to morningcoach.com and get it for free. It's the way we work. It is what it is. We've got a great community over there, and obviously then you can learn more about our stuff. But let's get in this planner and show you all the improvements we made and what I'm so excited about. So as we go into the planner, you get it up in your reMarkable, you load it up. One of the first things that we have, and I think this is really super cool, is we now have, and let's go over here. This is stuff that I don't even use, right? Is this table of contents. So if you go into your tags, right, you can actually go up here to table of contents, and we now have a table of contents of everything in the planner. This is just off the charts. So you can go to any of these areas, and we've got all of our weekly reviews and everything. I'm gonna show you all this. It's pretty magical. So we now have a table of contents, which is great. Let's go to page, let's just go to any page. We're just gonna go here, and we're gonna go home, and we have some new navigation I'm really excited about. This is our home page. And our home page, Chris brought this up. He wanted an annual planner, so we added an annual planner. So when you go here now, when you click here, you have an annual planner of all the dates, so you can actually utilize this to just mark up vacations and things that you need. You got it right here in your annual planner. Okay, we go back home. Navigation is really easy. We have our systems index. This is great. So within our system at Morning Coach, we have many things you can do. We have our reviews. We have our content plan. We have our PDCA. These are all things that we do. And then in this planner, we actually have weekend reviews. And these are all listed here. So if you want to go back and look at a week that you did something and how did you do within your structure and your system, you can hit one of these weekend reviews. As you can see, there's a lot of thought in this. This is a complete life system, not just a planner. We call it a planner, but it isn't. There's so much more to it. We have systems progress. And again, we do Rosebud Thorn, May Rosebud Thorn, our life wheels. Everything is in here. So you can go back. Let's say you're doing your life wheel in October and you click on your life wheel in October. You can come here and basically go to the life wheel. And then as we get to the life wheel, it's going to take you to page 668 of 946. You can take a look at that. And if you want to, let's say I want to look at my May life wheel and see what has changed. And you can click on that and go to your May one, which is page 304, and take a look at the differences and the changes that have occurred. So again, this is all part of our coaching system. As you can tell, we put a lot into it. And there's a lot into this planner now that just makes this amazing. Okay, so let's go back to home. So the added things now are annual planner, system index, and system progress. That's all new. You then have your months here, which are really important: January, February, March, April, May, obviously. And you click that, it goes to the May month. And then we have our notes section. I really like this. You can keep notes, and this takes you to a page in the back. So you've got 50 miscellaneous notes that you can use here to go to a certain note and say you want phone numbers or you want to keep emergency, whatever you want. You have all these notes here. And then we have our decision making, which is really cool. These are decision making models that are at the end of the planner. You have, how many of those do we have? 1 second, let's go back to home. We have 8 of those. So you use those when it's time to make a tough decision. You've got those in your planner, okay? So let's just go home again. We're gonna go home, show you how this works. We're gonna go to January. Let's go to January. Let's click on January there. Let's put pencil on. So when we come to January, again, we've got our main topics, and within our system, you're gonna see the tools that we're using, the topics that we're teaching for that month, right? So we've got Risk Reward Week. We've got our Sacred 6 Week. That's a book that I wrote. And then obviously we have our Financial Friday. So we've got everything planned out here for 2024. You can kind of see what's going on. You can create a January checklist, and you're ready to go. So let's just go through this, and we'll just go through the planner. You got some ideas and thoughts here. And then you have our standard daily sheet. And this is what this is known for. This is like I said, a complete system that people use every day. And so we've got our sacred 6 to-dos. That's a very, very deep productive thing in order to get productive. How you use those sacred 6, that's here. You got your day's focus. You have your miscellaneous to-dos. That's like picking up milk. And again, I'm going to be doing more videos on this. You can also come over to morningcoach.com and find out what we're doing. We've got our schedule. That's the things that you're obviously going to be writing down, your positive moments that occurred. And then one of the areas that we're really known for is consistency. And you're going to write down the things that you're working on. Maybe you're trying to stop drinking. Maybe you're trying to get healthy. Maybe you're building a business. That's where you're going to put that there. You're going to put your goals in here. And then you're going to put what you're reading and then any miscellaneous notes that you have. Now, typically I build this consistency area and I cut and paste it over. So like I'll have, let's say just drinking in here. I'm right-handed, so I'm kind of blocking my light, but let's just say I got drinking in there and then I have some goals, right? Basically, I like to use this function right here. And basically I take that, copy that, go over to my next page, which would be January 2nd, and then bring that in. And now it's in there, and then I just have to erase things. If you've watched some of my other videos, we have the single sheet method, which also works, but this is just an easy way to make things flow. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that, and I'm gonna erase from the clipboard, clear that from the clipboard, and I'm gonna go back to my pen. So we come back over. As we're in January, you have your daily stuff that you're doing, and you're working through it and you're getting it organized. Then you've got your daily journal. You can write journal notes and everything in here. Pretty much, I'm just using the reMarkable 2 as my planner. It's like the old Covey planner. That's all I'm using this for. Note taking. I don't really do on this. I use my Onyx. I use this specifically for planning and my journal. And I have the keyboard underneath here that I also use. But I like to use this for writing because when you write with your hand, you write with your heart. When you type, you're kind of typing with your head. And so when I'm doing my planning, I really like to use this structure. I'm going to the end of the week here, just scrolling through, and I'll show you how you can find this quickly. But I want to go to the end of the week just to kind of show you what it looks like. As we get to Saturday, we get to Sunday. Once we finish Sunday, you can either do this Monday morning or Sunday afternoon. We have a series of questions in our Get It Done Now weekly review, and you're going to see there's a 7-day review, a ton of review from January 1st to January 7th. We're just looking at things that we need to do, we need to accomplish. This system is to help you become more productive. That's how we coach. That's why I've done daily coaching for over 18 years, over 5,200 coach casts every single day. And that's why this is community driven. We've got a wonderful community that brings this together. But you have everything to end your week on. And then obviously you start again the following week. You want to find those previous week reviews. You just go home. And we go into our systems index. And in our system index, you're going to be able to find those week reviews. So if we go to January 1st through January 7th, we click on that and it's going to take us to our where we just were. So let me go there and here we are. So we're in the January 1st through January 7th. So we've got some great new bookmarks. We have a new table of contents involved in this. So you've got a complete system that you can use. And obviously, again, it's free. It's something you can just start using and start utilizing, or you can get involved with our MorningCoach system. That's why we give it away, because you can see how much we do. In fact, if you go through here, we'll scroll through. Our basic planning after our annual plan is pretty significant. We're getting ready to get all this going. Let's get through our basic system progress. So we have a lot of structure to what we're doing. Sorry, I'm going to go all the way back. I went the wrong direction. When we do our initial planning, if we come all the way back to the front, we have this here, and we've got all of our system needs. These are system-based, life rules, KPIs, focus improvement, focus clarity, and this is where we're doing our planning. You can see our whole structure is here. It's very detailed. When you get the planner, you'll see that. We have our year-end review, so we're looking at our year-end, and we're building an entire coaching system to help you get more things done. That's what we do. Again, if we come back to Systems Index, you're going to find those same things that we talked about. That front matters right here, and these are all things that we're going to build in December. This is what we work on our plan, and then we integrate this into our daily coaching that you get every day over at morningcoach.com. So I just want to get this out. I mean, I literally just got this. You're going to do the final edit. We've had a bunch of wonderful people, Chris and Karen and Roxanne, and so many community members give input I think this is our best planner in the 18 years. It's really robust. It's great. And again, you can just use the planner, but you come over to morningcoach.com, you're going to find out more of what we do and how literally thousands of people around the world are changing their life because they're integrating a system that they can get up, get things done, get organized, and accomplish those dreams. And that's what I'm about. Obviously, you watch me, you know it's about positivity, but it's also about giving you a complete system that you can use on a day in, day out basis. Oh, and by the way, we've got iPhone apps and Google Play apps coming in the next couple of weeks too, which just brings this system together along with the planner. So go over to morningcoach.com, pick up your planner, learn more about what we do. I'm excited. It's going to be an amazing year. 2024 year is going to be the best year yet. I'm telling you. And if you've been looking for the right structure, the right system, it's here. And I'm super pumped to help you take it to the next level with your reMarkable 2 this year and live your best life. That's what it's about. So as always, thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Free planner. Head over to morningcoach.com. You can grab it for free. And we love you. I mean, it's all about the energy. That's what we do. All right. We'll see you in the next video. I got a ton of stuff. King something sent me this, King Wright. I got to do a video on that. You can see over here, I got all kinds of stuff people have been sending. So we'll be back with a lot more things happening, but I wanted to do this quick planner discussion so you can see what it's about. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Go have a great one.